Simon & Schuster Audio presents
The Trump Card, Playing to Win in Work and Life by Ivanka Trump. Narrated by Jackie Chung with L.J. Ganser and Christina Moore. Directed by Drew Sussman.
Introduction. Get over it. Henry Ford said, "You can't build a reputation on what you're going to do." In business, as in life, nothing is ever handed to you. That might sound like a line coming from someone with a backstory like mine, and a load, but if you know me and my family, you'll understand that I come by these words honestly. Yes, I've had the great good fortune to be born into a life of wealth and privilege, with a name to match. Yes, I've had every opportunity, every advantage. And yes, I've chosen to build my career on a foundation built by my father and grandfather, so I can certainly see why an outsider might dismiss my success in our family business as yet another example of nepotism. But my parents set the bar high for me and my brothers. They gave us a lot, it's true, but they expected a lot in return. And you can be sure we didn't rise to our positions in the company by any kind of birthright or foregone conclusion. My father is definitely not the kind of guy who'd place his children in key roles within his organization if he didn't think we could surpass the expectations he had for us. You see, in the Trump household, it was never just about meeting the expectations of others. It was about exceeding them. It was about surprising people and being the best. Anything less was second-rate, which probably explains one of my biggest worries starting out, that I would merely be competent at my job in the Trump organization. Good enough, and nothing more. I can still remember how anxious I felt, how completely out of my element when I was appointed to the board of directors of Trump Entertainment Resorts, the parent corporation of our casino operations in Atlantic City. Realize, this was no closely held family business. It was a public company, so there was enormous pressure to prove that I belonged. Some of that pressure was real, and some of it was imagined, but that didn't make it any less terrifying. I can still remember walking over to my first board meeting at the law offices of Weil, Gottschall, and Manges, feeling incredibly nervous the whole way. It was just a 5-minute walk, but that was more than enough time to think through every worst-case scenario. It didn't help that just before I left my office, someone pointed out that I was about to become the youngest director on the board of a publicly traded company in the United States. I had enough to worry about already. I was 25 years old, just a year or so into my tenure at Trump, about to sit around a conference.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?